Good morning and welcome to Leicester Fan TV. I'm live here from outside the Westcott Stadium, Walsall, on a pretty cloudy, cold morning. As you can see, the lineups are in goal. Daniel Leveson, a back four of Cassagna, Amate, Faz, Thomas, midfielder Dewsbury, Tillemans, Mendy, Madison, Barnes, and up front, Patton Daka. On the bench, Alex Smithies, Sainchi, Vestergaard, the new lad, Christensen, Braybrook, Albrighton, Durant, Pratt, and Ian Nacho. Guys, get your comments in. Let me know, what do you think of that team? Are you happy with the lineup today? Roger's gone with the strong team there today. Out of that team, I only got two changes wrong. I had Christian starting and Vardy starting, but obviously gone with Thomas and Daka. No Vardy on the bench though, so interested. He's giving him a week off today, so Jamie Vardy's not in the bench. Not in the squad this week. What's an interesting selection? Has he got a knock, or we will find out later? Let me know what you thought of the team, guys. There we go. Hello and welcome. Drop your comments in, guys. Tom here from the Westcott. Spin round so you can see it. Tiny little stadium, but nice stadium. Like to come to these smaller grounds. Obviously, what you think of the team? Are you happy with the team? Daniel Leveson gets his second starting goal, third start of the season. He played in the last round. And he says they're still only playing one at top. So it's the Rodgers way. Nacho needs to run games. He's confidence player. Completely agree with you, mate. Completely agree. So, we saw the best of Nacho in that season. We won the league, won the FA Cup when he was playing week in, week out with the Vardy up front. He was flying. Gone full strength. Yeah, I don't think he had an option not to go full strength today for Monchi. I think he had to go full strength. Let's not go wrong. This is a Walsall team who have only lost one game in 9. One loss in 9 from Walsall. These boys are flying. These boys will set up with a 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2. They will go for it today. No Vardy in squad. Yeah, an interesting one, no Vardy today. Maybe, look, he's played a lot recently, most weeks, and maybe it's just a case of give him a rest. Not like throw him out in the cold today. Let's keep him all wrapped up for Villa away next week. Morning, Nathan. It's only 11:30. These times kicking. Aren't we playing one up front again? Yeah, one up front, mate. Always. Tete's on his way. Should lift the spirits. Oh, if we can get the winger through the door and we can get that centre half through the door, I think, we can't really moan at the transfer window we've just had. It'd be an interesting one to see what everyone else thinks on the transfer front. Thought we might have played the new lad. Yeah, do you know what? I think he'll come on maybe with 60 minutes. I don't think his match fitness levels are up there at the moment because obviously they're only in pre-season in Norway. Their season finished in November, so they're only in a pre-season at the moment. I think Rodgers is playing it safe with him. Let's not just burn him out straight away. Wish we played 4-4-2. Well, if we play 4-4-2, Nacho needs another striking start, and I think Nacho can only play in a 2 up front. It's done. Fab said that here we go. Oh yeah. Once the club announce it, mate, I will say it's done, not Fab. We will see Christian at some point. Will we see? I reckon he'll give him probably 20 minutes at the end, maybe the 70 minutes mark. That's normal time for Brendan to make the sub. Need a fast centre back. I need a centre back through the door. Completely agree with you. I love Daniel Amate, but let's not go wrong. He was brought into the football club as a defensive midfielder. He's played centre back and he's playing right back. Sadly, he's prone to mistakes, and I won't slay him because he does a job for the team when we need to, but you're always worried at the back that he's going to chop a clanger. How far is away from playing? He's been ages. Do not know. No, nothing from any press conference with Brendan Rodgers out because he mentioned Ryan Bertram or whereabouts he's returning. I generally think we will not see Ryan Bertram in the Leicester shirt again. I think the club will probably wash their hands with him now and letting him probably just stay at the club for rehab and paying what they're paying him, but generally, I don't think you'll see him playing for the football club. And also, if he's close, I don't think we would have gone out and signed another left back. So, I'd like to see play. I'd like us to see us go 4-2-2-2 with Barnes and top with Nacho. Interesting one. Thanks, Paul. What's the lineup for today? If you haven't seen the lineup, I'll put it back on the screen now. There is your Leicester City lineup for today's fixture, Hayden. So it's Everson in goal, back four, Castagne, Martin, Faz, and Thomas. Chisbrough, Tillemans, Maddox, D, and Madison Barnes. As Jamie Reid has just joined me, let me go back to taking the banner off. Reedy, have you seen the team?
I have, yes.
What do you make of it, mate?
I'd say it's pretty strong. I thought Christiansen would have been in there, but he's on the bench, so it's all right. Iverson, good that he gets a chance in goal. Hopefully, maybe he moves into the 13. We know that's probably not going to happen because Ward's there, but at least he's the cup goalkeeper now. And then it's just strong. It's a strong team. Like I say, it's basically a match day team, really. Obviously, there's no midweek games, so you probably couldn't your full strength team out against them now and then again against Villa. So it's just another game where you should be going past you. So
interesting, no Vardy in the squad today for the match. My view, I think, just give him a rest. He played a few games recently, and I think Rodgers and Crow will save him for Villa away next week again. You know, where he knows he's going to come up against a test.
Like you said, we used to play Daka one game and then Vardy another game, and now he's played a few games with Vardy. Maybe it's time for him to do a bit of a rest. He's not had the greatest of times up front, and he's not really scored many goals. So give him a bit of a break, and hopefully maybe bring him on against one of the big boys in the next few weeks against like Tottenham or Man U, and hopefully he'll come back a lot stronger.
Obviously, we put our prediction teams and what we thought might be the team and what we felt we might play. I think Jamie and me were quite close. Obviously, my two were different. Were Christian for Thomas and Vardy for Daka.
Yeah.
They're the only two I got wrong in the team selection for that one. Going forward, though, mate. Obviously, at the moment we're hearing the news that Tete might sign for us today or tomorrow, and what would be a massive boost to his football club, as we've been crying out for a right-sided winger for a long period now. What do you think he'll bring to the team if the deal is completing, like your mate Faz keeps talking about? Because obviously Jamie loves Faz. So what's your thoughts?
Again, we've not really signed that quality wingers since Morris left. And as much as we've tried Gazelle there, we've tried Perez there, we've tried a few other players in that position, it's just not worked. And we need to bring out and buy a quality winger. And as much as we don't know what he's going to be like in the Premier League, he's done well in the French league already. He came from the Shakhtar Donetsk league in Ukraine, so he's all right. I'm glad we're bringing in the players that we need to bring in instead of just being players in the future. But someone like Christiansen again, they said it's for the future. Which at the moment we need to bring in somebody who needs to keep for now.
A few questions here. Dak hasn't scored since October when we played Forest, so he's not on a Vitreo form. Hope Torre isn't coming back. Mate, we've signed him as a centre half. That's our new centre back for the rest of the season. Joey stick Rodgers up 2. Well, yeah, up top. Yeah, well, it's an option. Andy Meadows, here's an question. I'm sorry, but Vardy's finished. I'm on the fence with Vardy at the moment. There's still the part I will never select Vardy because what he's done for this football club, Andy. And I think Vardy has done so much for his football club to start trash talking his name. And I still think he can do a job when we need him to do a job. But the problem is we're still relying on him every game to go out and do what the Vardy of old. And at 36, and I'm at 36, and I think I'm fit. Jesus Christ, he must have to do so much to keep in that shape every single week. And we all know, and people say, you get to a certain age, you lose the sharpness. You lose that, instinct a little bit in front of goal as much as it's there. And again, the confidence of Vardy is probably a bit down from where he was this time last year, and he was scoring goals still. He scored against MK Dons, he still scored against Wolves this season. He isn't having a Vitreo for, I'm not denying that, Andy, but I just think also the service in him hasn't been the greatest.
The service between either him or Daka.
Let's not, slate too much of the strikers. For this season, without Madison in the team, we haven't looked the greatest before that 7-game run when we had a great bit of run before Christmas. Since we come back after the Christmas break, he's full run of form in the Premier League. Obviously beating Gillingham was just. We haven't really been creating that many chances for Vardy to go.
To score more goals. Madison on the wing. It's not great. Vardy will the smallest person to get headers on him. So for me, it's not great.
Pete said, what about Nacho's done wrong apart from score goals? And this is a question I think all of us asking. What has Nacho got to do? And again, I think it comes down to what Pipes has said. He doesn't trust him. He doesn't trust him to play the what he wants him to play. And that's why Sancho isn't playing this year. It's a trust thing. Matt Pipes said it many times on his Radio Leicester. There's a trust issue between certain members of this squad and Brendan Rodgers. What isn't good in my view as manager. Well, Graham agrees with Rodgers on the surface. It's big time Nacho and Daka step up. Exactly, big wages are not really performing. Both of them have got to step up in my view. Not going to say Vardy hasn't too. Fair play to him. No, I'm slating him. I just think we need to move on from the new. I agree. But he's signed a contract, mate, to the end of next year now. He's got 18 months left. He ain't going to go. And I think why we've still got him, the players who are around him can learn from him in training, and Daka and Nacho should be learning off him.
We all know that Vardy slowed down for the last few years. And as much as we know he's still a clinical goal scorer, again, we've not had the same likes of Maddison behind in the last few weeks. So you know he's not going to score with that.
Good morning, the councillor.
Morning.
No, he's not, mate. It's Daka up front on his own. Heaven forbid why we're going to a Division 2 team and thinking one up front's going to make a difference today against a team who are playing three at the back. So Daka is going to be up against three at the back today. Brilliant. Tell me the logic. I don't see the logic of that team selection.
Again, you come into this game thinking just change things up, and Rodgers looks like he's just gone to the same formation again. And that's the only reason I can put blame on Rodgers. He's not changing anything. He's going to the front instead.
Yeah.
There's some sort of change and there's some sort of progress. It wasn't. And
well,
now again today, it's the same thing.
Councillor's hitting nail on the head there. Always back car with a few quid in the cup. His cup record, he's literally 3 off becoming the all-time FA Cup goal scorer for Leicester. For most goals in the FA Cup for Leicester. I think he's on 12 or 13. He's only, he's got to get to 16 to be up there. So he isn't far off it. And I don't get in the FA Cup with how many goals he scored for. Why he's not started today? Right. I'm going to go in the ground. It's freezing cold here today. I'm not denying it. I'm standing here. I need to get my gloves on. Go and get a nice bovril or a bovril. And Reedy will probably have a pint of happy water. Join the rest of the lads for the watch along. Join Ethan, Elijah. Join Elijah. Join Michael, as they always are. Two American and Canadian reporters. Brilliant as always. At probably 12 o'clock.
It's 4:30 at their time.
4:30 in the morning. Yeah, they'll be all right, up early. And obviously, we will jump on after the game and have a chat with you outside the stadium because it'll be nice and light still, really.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, it's getting lighter now anyway. So.
But for now, keep it all Leicester Fan TV.